What if Vegeta was born in the world of Hunter x Hunter? Vegeta is a character defined by his Saiyan pride, so even in the Hunter x Hunter universe, he would still be the Prince of Saiyans. His personality and warrior mentality would remain intact, resembling the Vegeta we see in the Saiyan saga. Vegeta's Nin type would likely fall under the category of manipulation. Manipulators are argumentative and logical. They advance at their own pace and tend to want to keep their families and loved ones safe. On the other hand, when it comes to pursuing their own goals, they do not have to listen to what others might have to say about it. This perfectly aligns with Vegeta's stubborn, goal-driven, and dominant personality, especially in his earlier character arc. In this universe, the Saiyans would likely exist as a warrior kingdom. Rather than just as a race of spacefaring conquerors, the royal family, including Vegeta and King Vegeta, would inherit a lineage-style Nin pact passed down through the generations. This pact would function as a binding Nin contract, where all Saiyan warriors sworn into duty under the royal family pledge their lives and aura to protect them. In return, each warrior contributes a portion of their combined Nin, allowing the Saiyan royal bloodline to grow stronger with every generation. However, this inherited power could serve as a crutch, just as Vegeta's royal lineage made him overconfident in Dragon Ball Z. With an army bound to serve him, he might rely too heavily on his elite warriors rather than pushing himself to grow stronger, much like how he refused to fight until Nappa was defeated. Vegeta's combat style in Dragon Ball revolves around flashy displays of overwhelming power, as seen in his techniques, Big Bang Attack, the Final Flash, and the Gatling Gun. In Hunter x Hunter, he would likely wield a devastating emission-based finisher similar to Silva Zoldic's explosive orbs. This technique, which we'll call Omega Burst, will be a pure showcase of raw Nin power, fitting Vegeta's tendency to overwhelm his enemies with sheer force. Since emission-based abilities can retain up to 80% of the emission category as a manipulator, this move would still be extremely powerful despite not being an emitter himself. He could likely even place restrictions on the skill to make it more powerful, such as damaging himself to increase its strength, much like his Ultra Ego form we see in the manga of Dragon Ball Super. Now, for his manipulator-based Hatsu, Vegeta could create Nin beasts similar to Gorenu's ability in Greed Island. These constructs would serve as a test for opponents, ensuring only those worthy could challenge him. These designs could take inspiration from the Cybermen, the exploding plant fiends he commanded in Dragon Ball Z. Because Nin beasts typically combine manipulation and emission, this ability would also enhance his Omega Burst, making him even more formidable. Additionally, since Nin constructs can only be perceived by Nin users, these creatures would serve as a screening mechanism. If an opponent couldn't even see them, they would be deemed unworthy of Vegeta's time.